What are some of the specifics you're going to work with the kids on? I mean, what points are you going to try and get across to them?
I get them across, running the bases, stealing bases, picking the pitch, picking some off the pitch and get forced and getting a good jump. The biggest thing is now we're not getting as many home runs, and we got to do the fundamental thing. We got to get the extra base. We got to go to first and third. I think when you get a team that's going to first and third, they win more ball game because they always explore position. Then you got a team that's going to base to base and take a little more and force them to come across the plate.
Sometimes they say that players who were great have a harder time being coaches or teachers because, you can't understand why a player can't do what you're trying to get across to them. How are you going to kind of say, well, hey, I did it this way, but maybe you have to do it a little differently because you don't have quite the God-given talent that you did?
I look at them, trying to help them on their skills, not the skills of how I approach it. Because, like you said, I don't think anybody can go out there and dictate on how to play the game and make them play the game the same way you did. So you got to use their ability to try to improve their ability on what they can do out there. So that's what I approach to it. And the biggest thing I think is make it a lot easier for me, like you said, being a superstar or star in the game like that, and then come back and teach it, and you want them to have the same success you have, and it doesn't work that way. So I feel that, I love the game, so, and I think you should have fun in the game. So if I'm trying to teach you something and then I work with you, then I'm all upset. So I want to teach you something that you have fun out there. I think if you have fun, you're going to have success.
Is the plan to be a big league manager one day, or to get back to that point?
You never know, if the plans to be a big league manager. I want to be around the game of baseball, and I want to teach the game of baseball. With the opportunity just to be a coach and be able to relate to the players and helping them, that's something I want to do.
Why with the A's? I mean, it's an obvious one. It seems certainly with your connection to them, but I would imagine there's a lot of different teams that you could have worked with as well.
It's baseball. I'm from Oakland. I'm native. I played most of my career in Oakland. I achieved a lot for Oakland. It's just something that I wanted to be. I was at home, and I was probably asking the other day for years and years, to bring me back because my heart was in Oakland. I'm native from there, so give me the opportunity to be there at home to teach the guy. And hoping that I can be in front of the fans that they get appreciated.
Is there a message above everything else that you think these guys can take with them that might help them achieve some of the things you're able to do in your career?
My message is like I told them a lot today is, just have fun. And the biggest thing is, every player can have the ability to play that. That's why you're in the building. But the main thing now is in your mind to know what you want to do. Think about what you're doing out there. And I think that's the most important thing is learning each and every day what you're doing out there. Take a step back, and if you concentrate on what you're doing, you will have success. And the next thing, I don't like the madness. I like to have fun. Because as a kid, we had fun. We went out there and then, you had to go back home and be mad and your mom would cry. She got you back to something you had fun. That's a good thing. That's hard to say, because, everything got to work. Everything, getting that record, such a part of it, but I had to have the love. I had to have the help. Everything had to go right too, and I had to have success in every day. The years that I was running the bases, I was opportunity to be able to get on the base, man. Like I tell Roger, today you can't buy first base. So if you think you can still want to stay on the base and want to steal as many bases out there, you got to learn that first how to get on the base, man. Because you have the speed to do to steal the base, but can you learn how to get on the base? And my job was, hey, I just want to get on the base. If I get hit by a pitch, I can walk and this stuff. I was happy to be out there. I didn't have to hit home run to get a base hit. Some days I go out there and I'm 0 for 3 and they go, oh, you knew you had a bad day. No, I was 0 for 3. Yeah, I was 0 for 3. But I got 3 total days and 3 runs scored, so that wasn't a bad day, was it? So, certain different things that, I enjoy just being out there.
Is there a certain guy on this roster who has a skill set that maybe is suited towards the help that you might be able to give him, somebody you can kind of mentor a little bit?
It's a field of kids out there. I'm just getting used to it. I'm not trying to overdo something. I know they know what I'm capable of doing on the base, man. I don't want to get overwhelmed. I want to feel that I'm their buddy. I'm the guy, the father. I'm the one of the guys that want to be by the side to, if you go on to add it, I can be the one they have to be able to talk to you, and you can feel more relaxed and listening to me going out there.
Rickey, there's a clip on YouTube calling you the greatest baseball player of all time. Can there be a pretty good argument made for that from your perspective?
I got into that one time before that, said I was greatest, but, I had to set a record, and I think they took out the concept about baseball, I was great. And I was trying to say I was the greatest base hitter at the time, but, when I got out, you was the greatest ball player, and I never want to put myself in a situation of being the greatest ball player, because there was so many great ball players that came in the game, and we do different type of thing for the game. Like I said, you can pinpoint and say I was a great base hitter, and then you go back and say Babe Ruth was the greatest home run hitter, and then you can go with the greatest Ted Williams and the greatest hitters. So every aspect of the game, somebody was great at it. So you cannot just be just one person to be the greatest in the game, because you didn't do it all so perfect at one time, but you had success in the game. So I don't consider it as great, but at least one of the greatest in there.
Well, I mean, the greatest leadoff hitter in history, I think that pretty much belongs to you.
Well, see, they put that stamp on me, because, my idol, as a leadoff hitter and being a great leadoff hitter, Pete Rose was one. I look at Pete Rose, being a great leadoff hitter. And, people used to always want, who's the greatest leadoff hitter between you and Pete Rose? I can't answer that. Pete Rose is fantastic, and I played the game with him.
Pete Rose is a lot better than
See, I let you judge it. So I let you know judge that judge, but I just go aside, because when I saw judge, I said I was great, that was a bad thing to say, so we'll let them say it.